Hello students, welcome to NEET Botany class. Today's topic, characteristics of living organisms. There are certain distinctive characteristics by which we try to define living. The characteristics include growth, metabolism, reproduction, self-organize, self-replicate, interact, ability to sense and react are some of very essential features of living things or organisms. Growth. Growth is defined as irreversible increase in mass, size, dry weight, and number of an individual. In other words, the twin characteristics of growth include increase in mass of increase in number of individuals. Growth. Intrinsic growth. Intrinsic growth. Intrinsic growth is growth for inside the body of living organism, and it is the future of organisms. There are two types: indeterminate growth, determinate growth. Let us discuss indeterminate growth. Plants retain the capacity for unlimited growth throughout their life, whereas it is determinate in the meristem, which is consumed in the formation of an organ. Observe this picture. What you can observe? How the plant is growing here. This kind of growth is called indeterminate growth. Next, determinate growth. Determinate growth causes during the natural life of individuals, means natural lifespan. So there is a limit for birth to death, so that this kind of growth is called determinate growth. We can observe in animals generally. Extrinsic growth. Extrinsic growth, external growth due to accumulation of materials on the surface. Look at this. This is the accumulation of surface. You can observe in this, right? Next, second one is reproduction. Reproduction means the production of offspring. It is categorized as asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, production of offspring in which only one parent is involved to reproduce. You can observe here yeast budding on different organisms. Second one is sexual reproduction, production of offspring possessing varied features in which both the male and female parents are involved. Look at this picture. In unicellular organism, growth and reproduction are the same things, as they merely increased in number. Reproduction is also not a defining feature because all organisms do not reproduce. Living things exhibit a rapid turnover of chemical materials, which is referred to as metabolism. Metabolism involves exchange of chemical matter with the external environment and extensive transformation of organic matter within the cells of living organisms. Metabolism generally involves the release or use of chemical energy. Consciousness, the ability of all living organisms to detect their surroundings or environment and respond to the environmental stimuli, which might be physical, chemical, or biological, is the most sophisticated attribute of living. This is referred to as consciousness. Our sense organs assist us to perceive our surroundings. All living organisms. So next one is cellular organization. All living organisms, from the simplest to the most sophisticated, are made up of one or more cells with similar basic structure and functions. As a result, the body cellular organization is a distinguishing trait of living organisms.